Hello, this is Nikki Tamayo for Top Gear Philippines, and I'd like to take a moment to talk about Geely's 48-volt hybrid assist system. Now, basically, Geely calls this a mild hybrid. There are a lot of mild hybrids on the market, but unlike those which basically have a glorified heavy-duty starter that will turn on the engine after you stopped at a stoplight, this one has a 13 horsepower assist motor. 13 horsepower. That's pretty big for a starter motor. Well, starter motor, alternator, assist motor. But it's not quite big enough to motivate a vehicle as heavy as the Geely Okavango. In fact, it can't keep it moving in a straight line. Instead, what it can do is, if you're up to speed and you need to slow down or you let off the gas, that assist motor will kick in and your gasoline motor goes out. So right now I'm coasting with no gasoline, no engine on, nothing. This is pure electric. So it's not going to keep the car moving at a high rate of speed, but it'll keep the car moving, and then you press on the gas a little bit, you can gain back speed. This is basically what we in the business call engine off coasting. It's something that old school driving instructors will tell you. You should never do this. You should never turn off the engine while the car is running. But among hypermilers, it's known as a good way to save fuel. So all the best hybrids do it. The Toyota Corolla hybrid does it. And there are some cars that will turn off the engine while you're coasting down, or at least disconnect the transmission, and that saves you a little fuel. This can save you a lot of fuel by turning the engine off. There's a neat display called a single one IGN cycle that will show you how many kilometers you've run with the engine off. But it's buried in the menu somewhere and it's kind of hard to access while you're driving. So trust me, it's there, it works. I've seen up to 10 to 12 kilometers of extra range that I've driven with the engine off. And that builds up. That potentially saves you maybe a liter of fuel over a 1 hour trip. Not quite as much as, say, a full hybrid, but it's really nice. It gives you a little extra range and it lessens the sting of the fuel costs of having a powerful turbocharged engine. So the fuel economy of this vehicle is maybe 1 to 1.5 kilometers a liter better than you'd expect for something this heavy and this powerful, which is nice. So that's just a little tidbit, and this has been Nikki Tamayo from Top Gear Philippines signing out, and that's the engine signing out too.